Hey Drippers, this is the first episode of DRIP 101. So in the series, we'll be talking about all the products from DRIP by Philoscopic. They actually have a lot that you can choose from. First, we have the drip stick. This one is in Yale. And there are also canvas paints which you can use. There are also leather paints. And there are also finishers which come in matte and gloss. These are paint thinners which you can mix with your canvas paints and your leather paints to thin them out. But we'll talk more on these four in the next episodes because we'll be focusing on the drip stick today. So here are the drip sticks. And by the way, this is DRIP the customizer. You'll be getting this for free together with your purchase. So the drip sticks come in 11 colors. We have the skin, wood, coal, tang, there's also rose, plum, corn, gray, pure, vert, and Yale. This is the drip stick up close. You can see here 0.7 mm extra fine nib, and there is also a color indication right here. And there are instructions also that you can follow. For easier color identification, you can refer to the cap. So when you remove the cap, you're going to notice that the nib here is white, and this actually means that the drip stick hasn't been used yet. You can really see how thin it is. It's 0.7 mm, and you can just remove it very easily. The tip is actually made of plastic polyester, which makes it great for detailing, outlining, and it's very light, very durable, and you can just put it back very easily also. We're going to try this drip stick out on 4 different mediums. We have paper, synthetic leather, and canvas fabric. First, you have to make sure it's mixed properly, so you have to shake it well. Then we'll be using a soft material, and this is where we'll be pressing our drip stick for the ink to flow. So let's just uncap it first, and then gently just press down the nib until the ink starts to come out. So after several presses, you can see that the ink has started to flow out of the nib, and you can just try it out on a piece of paper. The paint inside this drip stick is opaque, which means it'll work well on both bright and dark surfaces. We have here a cut-out illustration board, and it has a white and a black side, and we're going to try it on both sides. Again, don't forget to shake the drip stick first. As you can see, the lines are very smooth and very thin. And now we're going to try it with a darker surface and just do the exact same thing. As you can see, it really works well on both dark and bright surfaces. Next, we're going to try it out on synthetic leather. So we're just going to start drawing some lines here. This is actually a semi-non-porous material. This time we'll be trying our drip stick on canvas fabric. You can also use the drip stick on top of both canvas and leather paints. And now we're going to try it out on top of this DRIP by Philoscopic leather paint. So first we're going to paint this synthetic leather surface with our DRIP by Philoscopic leather paint. So here is the synthetic leather that's already been painted with our DRIP by Philoscopic leather paint. Make sure it's dry first. And we can go ahead and top it off with our drip stick. Always make sure that you put the cap back on tightly to prevent the drip stick from drying out, especially when you're using the cold drip stick because this has a thicker ink consistency. In case the nib of your drip stick dries out, you can just remove the nib using your hands or tweezers, then soak it in warm water for about 30 minutes. Wash it off and make sure it's dry before you put it back on. That was the drip stick. We hope to see your artworks using these paint markers next time. In our next episode, we'll be talking about the canvas paint, how to use it, and how it's different from the leather paint. This was DRIP101 and see you next time.